Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel on my talk show Life and Marriage. Guys, if today is your first time in joining me, watching me, please subscribe to my channel. If you're already a member, a subscriber, thank you so much and welcome back, okay, to our talk show. It's our talk show, not only mine. All right, guys. So today, first of all, I hope you guys, those who watch my last video of abuse, I hope you guys loved it. If there's anything, as I always say, kindly let me know so I can talk about it. If it was something that I couldn't talk about it, just let me know so I can talk about it, okay? And that's how we're going to learn more and keep moving forward. All right, thank you so much for the love, thank you so much for the support as well. So today, I just finished doing my TikTok live, okay, and it was a video I was about to do over here, and I tried to bring it there, okay, and it was wonderful over there today on my TikTok live. It was really wonderful because the topic is it good, okay, is it good for our children to have their dads, their fathers in their lives? Okay, is it good? I mean, is it a priority? Does it have to be a priority? Is it important, okay, for them to have their fathers in their lives? Okay, that is the topic for today. All right. And the reason why I did this topic is because of a whole lot of things that is happening now. I literally with us, I mean, the youth, even some grown-ups as well. Okay, that is the reason why I'm doing this topic. And let's begin, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. All right. So as I said, is it good for children to have their fathers in their lives? Well, yes, it is good. Okay, I mean it's the best thing you can do, for a child to have both mother and father in their lives. Why am I doing this topic? Because most of, you know, we women, we always say, oh, single mom, I'm gonna be a single mom. No matter what happened, I wanna be a single mom. It's okay. I can do it. Especially women abroad. Okay, women abroad. Don't get me twisted. It's what I've seen, what I know, what I've experienced is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so it's like women abroad, mostly women abroad, they'll be like, I can work, I go to my job, I do my work, I earn my money. Why can't I take off my kids? Why can't? Yes, I'm not saying you can't. Probably you have all the means to do that. Okay, you have all the means to do that. But is it only financially we are talking about? That is the question. Is it only financially we're talking about? No. If it's that, then a lot of moms, a lot of women would love to be single mom. Okay? A lot of them would love to be single mom. You can be a single mom and still not deprive your children in having their fathers in their lives. So that is what I want us to get. I'm not saying it's an insult to be a single mom. No, never. In fact, I appreciate single mothers. Okay? They are strong. They do a lot. A single mom who raised her own kids alone, it's not easy. I respect them. I appreciate them. I've been there, so I understand it. Okay? But what I'm trying to say, you can be a single mom if you want to be, and still don't deprive those kids, your children, from their fathers. So that is where I want to get in. Okay? Because most of the time, we just think about us. We just think about how we are feeling, how we want to do this, how we want to do that, forgetting about the kids, forgetting about the children. We forget that every child needs the father and the mother to grow. To be a happy child, they need both the father and the mother in their lives. women, mothers, we have our own part in bringing up a child or training a child. Okay? Fathers have their own part as well in bringing up a child or training those child. And when you join them together, you kind of have this perfect, upbringing or something, for the kids. Okay? One, let's say you are married. The marriage did not go well. You have children. You separated. Okay. Let's say you're just in a relationship as well, boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, you end up having a child. It didn't go well. You separated. That is life story, inside life story, real stories, true stories. It happens. Okay. Mostly when it comes like that, okay, when it gets to that point, probably either the man hurts the woman. Most of the time is the man hurting the woman. I'm sorry, man. It's not like I'm talking for women here, but mostly when you check all these things, mostly it's the men who really put those women in a kind of situation they don't want to be. Okay, and they end up being single mothers. It's not what they chose to be. All right, it is not what those mothers chose to be a single mom. No, but they will end up being a single mom. Okay, no problem. You guys have gone your separate ways. But one thing you have to know, okay, one thing you have to know is that even when you go your separate ways, those kids still, or that child still needs to have that father and mother. So here is when I come in again for the women, that women, please, when it gets to such situation, okay, please don't let that hurt, that anger, that pains you had from that man, whatsoever that man did to you, to destroy that love between the father and the kids or the child. Don't do that, because those children are innocent. Let us always remember that. Those kids are innocent and they need their mother to grow. They need their father to grow. All right? Do not deprive them. Okay? Do not deprive them. So especially if you have a man that maybe between the two of you, it did not work out. But this man is so responsible that he wants to take care of those kids. He wants to be in their lives. He wants to, do everything to be there. Do not stop that man. Do not stop that man in being in those kids' lives. Do not stop that man in being in those kids' lives or that child life. Allow that love to be there. Allow that love to grow. Allow that peace. So these kids will grow up knowing that, they'll grow up and they'll be like, mom and dad is not together, yet they love each other. But maybe behind the scene, it's like where you guys meet, it's like cat and dog. Do you understand me? It's like cat and dog. But you chose to bring those children as priority. Okay, as a priority. You chose to bring those children as your priority. So since you've chosen that point, okay, you have to make sure those kids need to have love, needs to have joy, needs to have peace. They have to grow knowing that. They don't have to grow, feeling like it can't work. If it doesn't work with mom and dad, it still can't work with us. No. You will get those kids depressed. You get those kids, affected, and it's really, 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 really bad. Really bad. I know sometimes, the things the man will do to you, really hurts you. It hurts you so bad, like you detest that person. You just don't want to see that person. You just don't want to see their face. You just don't want to have nothing to do with that person. I understand that completely. I understand that. But please, if he's willing to be there for that child or those children, don't stop him. Because no matter what, he's responsible for them. So allow him be there. I mean, being there as in not to, there are some men, when you give them those chances as well, this one goes to them. And when you give them those chances, they try to manipulate the kids, try to turn you against the kids or turn the kids against you, to create all sorts of issue just to have them on their side. When you see something like that, then stop it. It's a no-no. Because kids cannot grow like that. It's a no-no. But when I'm talking about when you know that this man is, honestly, being there for those kids, loving them or loving the child as he's supposed to do. Okay? He's supposed to do. Then give him that chance. Give him that chance to do that. Give him that chance to be in the daughter or the son or those children's life because they need it. All right? They need it. They need to grow. They need it. They need it to focus in life, focus in school. They need that love. Sometimes the two of you can, make an arrangement and go to an attraction park together just for the kids or just for the child. Okay? That doesn't mean you guys are together. You guys know your stand. But you came together to do that because of those kids. You came together to do that because you want happiness. You want those kids to be happy. All right? You want them to be happy. Okay? So you can come together in a peaceful way, in a peaceful manner, and, go somewhere. Go to the movies together. It's not your crime. Doing that doesn't mean maybe you're going back to the man or you're going back to the woman. Well, that is your choice if you want to go back. But try to come together once in a while. Do something together with the kids or with the child. For that child to grow knowing love, knowing peace, knowing joy. That in every situation there is a solution that can make things perfect. Or good. Okay? And I understand there are just some men who just don't want to take their responsibilities. That is there. If that man does not want to take their responsibilities, then you just forget about people like that. You just forget about them. Concentrate on that child or those children. Be a role model for them. Work. If it's work that you are working, work hard. Focus on your work. Focus on your life and the life of that child. Make sure you bring those kids or that child in a good way that God will be happy with you and be proud of you. And as you do that as well, keep praying. Keep praying to God, and God is going to bring a man into your life who will love you and love that kids or those kids or that child you're carrying. And that person is going to be the dad that the child never had. All right? That person, this is for those men who are irresponsible or who doesn't want to take their responsibilities. As a father in the lives of their children, that, they ignore and deny their children of that father love and father figure in their lives. If you have a man like that in your life as a woman or as a lady, please ignore them. Forget them. Focus on your life. Live your life in a good way. Be a great, good role model for your children or for your child. And pray, and God is going to bring you a man that will love you, love your daughter or your son or your children as if he gave birth to them. Like as if he is the biological father of those kids or that child. And it's going to be perfect. That kid is going to have that father he or she never had. Or those kids are going to have that father they never had. All right? If you get yourself in such situation, that is what you can do. But if your situation is not like that, and you have this man who is really trying to do anything possible, all right? Anything possible to be there in their lives, in their children's life, please don't stop them. Don't stop them. Because we always say single mother, my dear. Seriously, single mother is no good. I'm telling you. Being a single mother is not good. Yes, you can have your money to take care of your child. Yes, you are strong enough, but that child needs a father. No matter what you do, that child needs a father. A child needs a father in his or her life to grow, because there are some things women do man cannot do, and there are some things the men can do women cannot do. So they need both to grow. Okay, they need both to grow. So no matter what decision you make, always put your children first. Always, think about their life, their happiness, their joy first, and make that decision. All right. So when I was doing this live talk on TikTok, I had a whole lot of questions. Some people were saying, as I said, some men are just not responsible enough to to do the right thing, and I've given an answer to that. Some also said some men doesn't want to take care of those kids because they think they are not their children. And I said to them, if you think those kids or that child, you are suspicious about it, that child is not your child. We are in Europe. Even I believe in, even if you're in Africa or wherever you are, DNA test, it is not difficult. Okay? It is not difficult at all. At all. Because even here in Europe, I stand to be corrected, okay? I believe from 1 month or 2 months, as in the early ages of your pregnancy, you can even do a DNA test. You don't, before you need to really wait till the baby is born, then they do all the, but now even when it's in your womb, you can do a DNA test to prove, if he's the father or not. So if you feel maybe you are with a woman and you feel like that child the woman is carrying is not your child, don't make it as a fight. Don't argue, don't fight, don't insult each other, don't disgrace each other. Just be quiet. The two of you go to the hospital or your gyna or whatever, do a DNA test. Okay? Do a DNA test. When it comes out and it is not your child, then, my dear, also not with insults or disgrace, just move and go. But if it comes out, then it's your child. Accept the responsibility. Accept the responsibility. Take care of that child. All right? Take care of that child. Do not say, because, maybe you are not ready. If you are not ready, I don't think you would have penetrated, into the ocean. You wouldn't. Okay, but you penetrated and you've gotten a result out from it. So why are you not why don't you want to be responsible now? No, you need to be responsible, because a lot of women don't want to be single mothers. But because the men are not responsible, the men are not ready to build a life, the men are not ready to build their home. So they end up choosing to leave when they are not ready to go, when they don't want that, when that is not their decision, that is not their dream. Because some women really think about their children before they take that decision. They really think, like, before a woman will finally say, I can't do it again, I'm going. That means that woman has really tried to fix that home for the sake of that child. That woman has really tried to fix that home for the sake of that child. Because some women, such women always think like, it's not like she cannot handle the child alone or take care. That is financial aspect. But she thinks like she wants the child to have the father in her life. She needs that child father figure in her life or in his life. Or those kids need their fathers or their father in their lives. Do you get it? So she will try everything possible, to this is even an answer one of my viewer brought that I'm bringing here, and I agree with her. She will try everything possible to to bring it, to make the home, to bring it peaceful, but the man is just not ready. The man is just so irresponsible, so immature, just not ready to build that home. So what do? Instead of you sitting in a toxic relationship, for it to also affect that child, you have to go. Clear your mind, focus on your child, and focus on your life, your work, or whatever. And as I said, when you do that, you pray, God is going to bring somebody else. And that somebody will be more than a father to that child. That somebody will love those children or that child as his own. And mind you, let me say, it is not because you've been able to give birth. This is to the men. It is not because you've been able to give birth that means you should be called a daddy. No. No. It's not because it's coming out from you. So you are, I mean, you should earn that daddy. Earn that father. If you want to be called a daddy or a father, earn it. Do what is right, man. Do what is right. If you want to be called a father, a daddy, do what a daddy or a father have to do or needs to do. And don't go fight maybe your ex. Don't go fight your ex when maybe you notice she has gotten another person or something, and maybe the child is not calling you daddy but calling you by your name. It happens as well. But what were you what were you expecting, or what would you expect that the child will call you daddy or father? No, you don't have to expect that when you are not in the child's life. You don't have to expect the child to leave maybe the man that is, showing the daddy figure or the father figure, doing all the responsibility a father has to do for a child. You don't expect that child to leave that man and come and call you that, you left, with whatsoever this thing you had, you left. You don't expect that child to come and call you daddy or father, because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be called a father. Sorry, you don't deserve to be called a father. So guys, please, man, take your responsibility. When you know you need to do it, do it. There is a quotation in the Bible. I forgot. I wanted to bring it out, but I will try to put it in the link below. All right, that God detests men who don't take care of their children. There is a quotation there. It's like you're something else to God. You give birth to a child and you decide not to take care of that child. I mean, why would you do that? You don't need to do that. Do you think about how it can affect that child? Do you think about it? Do you think about how it can affect that child, what it can cause that child as she grows or as he grows? Do you think about all that? And women, you depriving them those fathers who are really good that they want to be in their children's life, you depriving them from their children. Do you also think about it? The effect you are giving on those children, what you are doing to them, how it's going to affect them. Do you think about all those things? So guys, single parenting, yes, we can do it. We're strong. For a woman to take off maybe 3 children, 4 children, even 1 child alone, for that person to grow, finish school, be somebody big, I'm proud of men like that. But they don't choose to. Some of them don't choose to because the men just don't want to be there. But those women that have the chance for those men, even when they are not together, to still be there, please, don't stop it. Give that chance. Give that chance for them to come in. There are some men who, as I said, who comes in and try to, turn the kids against you or turn you against the kids. When you see something like that, you stop it. It's not healthy. There are men like that. They also try to just come in as if they are really coming to, take care of, be there for those kids as a father. But at the end of the day, they try to turn you against them and against the kids, or turn the kids against you. And that will totally destroy them. So when you notice something like that as well, fast, very fast, you cut it off. You cut it off. Okay? But let's say the man in the beginning, um, you know, was very foolish and stupid enough to ignore that child. Okay, let's put it that way. So stupid and foolish to ignore, mind my language, sorry, to ignore that child. Okay, and after some time or year, he comes back. Analyze that person very good. I mean, do a correct interrogation and observation on that man before you allow him enter into the kid's life. All right, do it. And if you see that is good, and you know it's not going to cause harm to you, to the children, or to the child, or to the man himself, then give that chance. All right, give that chance. As hurtful as it is, the fact is we cannot erase the fact that maybe this case are the father. We cannot erase that. We cannot, erase the fact that she comes from this family. We can't, no matter what it is. We can't erase that fact that he is the father, or this case comes from this family. So all what you have to do is to be at peace for the sake of those kids, for them to grow and know that no matter what, mommy and daddy are not together, but they love each other. Let them know that, and they will grow up knowing that as well. All right? So please, guys, today this is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If there is any questions, if there is any opinion, just drop it on my comment below, my comment section, and I'm going to read them. I'm going to get back to you, and we're going to get to, the next topic. All right? We're going to see what we're going to talk about again. Guys, as I said, life and marriage, everything comes in, and we talk about everything. Don't hate on me if I said something you didn't like. Show love, show support, and let's flow together. All right? Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.